So you feel free to give me any kind of work that you feel I can do.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay, Shruti ji.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. I can devote 15 to 20 minutes 3 days in a week.
Okay.
Towards this.
Okay, fine.
I have a
That's
small
okay.
daughter. That's why I
Okay,
cannot
and-
commit much more time than this. Though I'm interested.
Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, ji. Deepak ji, go ahead. Deepak Mehta. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I can also devote time thrice in a week.
Okay. Bharti ji.
Yeah, Jai
Bharti
Jinendra. Yeah,
Jai ji.
my name is Bharti Arora. I am from Chennai. Parmagam course of 5th year. This is we are studying under the guidance of Rajesh Sirji. And so I'm basically I'm an advocate. I am a translator, the other language, legal translator. So I'm interested in translation of this Parmagam core, I mean like this also. So whatever means, I'll try my level best to translate, ma'am.
Oh, thank you so much for your support. Very nice.
Thank you.
Mayur Jain.
जय जिनेंद्र सभी को।
Jai Jinendra.
मैं बेंगलोर से हूँ। I have completed my 5 years of Parmagam honors, and now actually we are continuing with the Pravachan Sar with Aradhya sir, and it's going on. So overall, actually, I can spend for the review right now, and I can contribute partially or some time for the review on this particular activity.
Okay, very good, Mayur ji. Okay, who is the Samsung SM? Please आपका नाम change कर लीजिए. आप
Hello,
ऊपर 3
yeah,
dots पे कर.
I'm Saras Jain and I'm a student. Actually, वो नाम change नहीं हो रहा था.
Okay, आप ये 3 dots पे click करोगे, उसमें एक rename करके आना चाहिए. That's how you do it, okay?
No,
आपके
I
जहाँ तो है ना,
tried.
वहीं पे right side में 3 dots दिखेंगे आपको.
नहीं हो रहा, मैंने try कर दिया.
अच्छा, कोई बात नहीं, no problem. तो आप परमागम student हो?
No, I'm not a Parmagam student. My mom is a Parmagam student. She asked me to join the group to help with anything if I can.
Okay,
but
fine.
I'm completely new to
आपकी
the subject.
education English medium में हुई है?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, ठीक है. और आप अभी क्या कर रहे हो? Are you student? कितना time
Yeah,
आपको
I'm a student at B.R. Ambedkar School of Economics. I'm doing my economic honors, BSc in economic honors, first year.
Okay, see हमको minimum 2-3 घंटे per week चाहिएंगे. उतना आप time दोगे ना?
Yes.
No problem. Great. रुचिका जी?
We couldn't get your name. Can you repeat your name?
हाँ, आपका नाम बता दीजिए please.
I am Saras Jain.
Saras Jain. और कहाँ से हो आप?
When you started.
I am basically from Vijayawada, but I'm
Can you
studying
repeat your
in
name?
Bangalore right now.
Okay. Sorry. जो वो परमागम ऑनर्स का किसने स्टार्ट किया? प्लीज आप भी अपना नेम कर दो ना उसमें चेंज. मीटिंग जिसने स्टार्ट की है.
Okay. Great. I'll do it.
Okay, रुचिका जी, please go ahead.
Jajni ma'am, I can give 15 to 20 minutes daily.
Okay, ठीक है. So Kapil, is it okay if I give like a brief synopsis of how our plan will be and all that? Is that okay?
Great, ma'am. Take it up.
Okay, fine. So we'll do this. Okay. So we are trying, the whole purpose of this meeting is, so there is a need to do English translation of a lot of our books, that particularly in this meeting, we are going to talk about the books that we use for Parmagam Honors course. Okay. So there's a need to teach this course in English, and all the books are not in English. So whoever takes up teaching in English has a tough job if the books are not in English. Okay, so that's the whole goal of this thing. Now, the reason we are trying to do this, that more and more people, especially youngsters, are understanding more in English, and that is the future. And there is nothing wrong in doing that. Let me tell you, first of all, because I know a lot of people will say कि हमारी राष्ट्रभाषा में क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं, English में क्यों कर रहे हैं. लेट मी से दिस, हम पहले प्राकृत में थे, उससे संस्कृत में आए, संस्कृत के से कई चीजें गुजराती में ट्रांसलेट हुई, कन्नड़ में हुई, मराठी में हुई, तो देयर इज एब्सोल्युटली नथिंग रॉन्ग इन डूइंग दैट। यस, थोड़ा भाव का फर्क पड़ सकता है जब आप दूसरी लैंग्वेज में चेंज करते हो चीजों को, पर कुछ नहीं मिलने से तो वो बेटर है। तो हमें पहले तो ये समझना चाहिए कि हम कोई गलत काम नहीं कर रहे हैं ये करने से, ठीक है। दूसरा, क्योंकि अगर वो जो बच्चे, जो लोग या समझ लो जो साउथ में रहते हैं, जिनको सिर्फ तमिल आती है या इंग्लिश आती है, सो दोज आर द ओनली टू ऑप्शंस दे हैव, सो देन उनके लिए हम कैसे उनको सर्व कर सकते हैं? तो इंग्लिश में पढ़ाना इज द ओनली ऑप्शन फॉर अस, राइट। तो इसलिए बिल्कुल जरूरी है कि हम अपने बुक्स को इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करें। अब इसमें 2-3 इश्यूज होते हैं, क्योंकि बुक्स काफी टाइम कंज्यूमिंग होती है, उसका पूरा भाव पकड़ के ट्रांसलेशन इज नॉट एन इजी जॉब टू डू, ठीक है। तो जो लोग कह रहे हैं कि 15-20 मिनट कर सकते हैं, आई रियली डोंट नो कि 15-20 मिनट में आप लोग कितना कर पाओगे, ठीक है। तो थोड़ा तो मतलब कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड टाइम देना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि सपोज आपको मैं एक पेज भी दूं तो आपको वो पेज को पढ़ना है, उसको अच्छे से समझना है और फिर ट्रांसलेट करना है, ताकि आप उसका एक पॉइंट भी मिस ना करें, पर इट इज नॉट अ वर्ड टू वर्ड ट्रांसलेशन, क्योंकि भाव पकड़ के ट्रांसलेट करना है आपको, ठीक है। इज एवरीबडी विथ मी? अगर आपको कोई बात मेरी नहीं समझ रही है तो प्लीज रेज हैंड, ठीक है। तो हमें जो बात हिंदी में लिखी है उसको तो पूरी बताना ही है, पर उसका भाव चेंज ना हो जाए उसका ध्यान रखना है। नाउ होता क्या है, अगर सपोज सिर्फ 4 लोग ट्रांसलेट कर रहे हैं, अगर उसमें से भी 2 जनों को कुछ काम पड़ गया, घर पे कोई सिचुएशन आ गई, तो 2 जने ड्रॉप हो जाते हैं, फिर बाकी बचते हैं 2, तो उनका भी मोरल कम हो जाता है कि अब हम 2 जने कितना कर पाएंगे। तो इसलिए वी वांटेड टू क्रिएट अ वेरी बिग टीम, है ना। तो सपोज हम एक किताब लेंगे तो हम कोशिश करेंगे कि लिमिटेड टाइम में उसको ट्रांसलेट करके पूरा खत्म कर दें, ठीक है। अब उसके लिए हम मल्टीपल अप्रोचेस ट्राई करने पड़ेंगे, क्योंकि देखो जो भैरवी ने किया है वो तो कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड एफर्ट था, उन्होंने एक ग्रंथ लिया एंड दे स्पेंड लॉट ऑफ टाइम फिनिशिंग दैट ग्रंथ, राइट। पर हमारे यहाँ पर छोटी छोटी पुस्तकें हैं, प्लस हम जानते नहीं अभी आपकी कितनी एबिलिटी है ट्रांसलेट करने की, है ना। सब लोग, आप लोग आए, बहुत अच्छी बात है, यू ऑल वांट टू हेल्प, वेरी नाइस, पर एट द सेम टाइम सबकी अपनी अपनी एबिलिटीज होती हैं, राइट। तो हमें नहीं पता चलेगा अंतिल कि हम आपको एक पेज देंगे और आप ट्रांसलेट करोगे और कोई उसको रिव्यू करेगा। तो इनिशियली हम ये अप्रोच ट्राई करेंगे कि हम एक किताब लेते हैं और उसको हम डिवाइड करेंगे 4 या 5 लोगों में, ताकि एट वंस हम पूरी पुस्तक एक बार छोटी सी को हम ट्रांसलेट कर लें। फिर रिव्यूअर्स उसको रिव्यू करेंगे और जज करेंगे कि किसका ट्रांसलेशन हम यूज कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि अगर आपका ट्रांसलेशन ऐसा है कि रिव्यूअर को भी उतना ही टाइम देना पड़ रहा है करेक्शन का, तो फिर उस ट्रांसलेशन का बहुत मीनिंग नहीं होता है। एंड वी अंडरस्टैंड कि ट्रांसलेट करते करते हर इंसान सुधर भी जाएगा, इंप्रूवमेंट आएगा एज यू गेट मोर प्रैक्टिस ऑफ इट। सो व्हाट डू यू गाइस थिंक ऑफ दिस अप्रोच? किसी को इसमें कुछ कहना है तो प्लीज बोलिए।
My request was that you warn us initially that what mistakes we would be doing. So once we have that, we'll keep in mind and we will avoid
And then
those.
you improve on it, right? थोड़े आपको बेसिक इंस्ट्रक्शंस मिलेंगे, right? क्योंकि हम ऐसे डिसाइड करेंगे कि सपोज आपने इंग्लिश में बहुत सारे जेन टर्मिनोलॉजी, आई वांटेड टू रिलेट दिस लाइक फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री। सपोज आपको फिजिक्स की किताब हिंदी से इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करनी है, ओके। तो वॉल्यूम, कई चीजें फिजिक्स के टर्मिनोलॉजी ऐसी होती हैं जो कि आप ट्रांसलेट नहीं कर सकते, उसको सिर्फ एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हो, राइट। वॉल्यूम को वॉल्यूम ही कहना पड़ेगा, या कई बार व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, उसको हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट करो तो बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड वर्ड हो जाता है। उसी तरह से पर्याय है तो पर्याय को हम एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए कह देंगे मोड, द चेंजेबल फैक्टर, कुछ भी, बट देन हम बार बार वो पर्याय वर्ड रिपीट करेंगे, ताकि जस्ट लाइक हम फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री बायोलॉजी जब सीखते हैं तो वी हैव टू गेट यूज्ड टू दोज टेक्निकल टर्म्स। सेम वे माय अप्रोच वुड बी कि जो भी इंग्लिश में पढ़ रहा है, ऑफ कोर्स उनको पूरा ट्रांसलेशन इंग्लिश में मिलना चाहिए, येट they need to start getting used to the Jain terminologies. हम Jain terminology को लुप्त नहीं करना चाहते.
So I have one thing that I want to add here, Prabhaji. What you suggested is on the face of it very practical, that you give 2 to 3 pages to 4 people. So it's a small text, so it is completed. But what I have also experienced in this translation is that even people who are fluent in English have different styles of writing. So when we started translating, me and my brother took this approach where I would translate, say, first 5, and he would translate the second 5. Now, what we realized was that because of that, there was a difference of flow in the text. And that flow was breaking, so the text was not appealing to read. The English was not wrong, the English was correct throughout, and there were no grammatical mistakes because we both are very fluent in English. We both have been studying Jainism for all these years. So all that problems were not there, but the flow, it just was not appealing. So we went back and of course, that's our personal thing. I'm not suggesting we do it here, but what we did was that I started translating the whole thing and he started reviewing the whole thing, so that there is a flow. And then we would pass it to Hemchandji, who would correct it and who would look into the deeper, like a reviewer. So, but here, I don't know how practical that is.
I agree with you there, Bhairavi ji. Bilkul aapne sahi bola. See, the difference is that your commitment towards that project was a lot more than what I am hearing here. कि लोगों के पास इतना टाइम है कि नहीं. I don't want कि मैं किसी को पूरी किताब दे दूं और वो आधी अधूरी करके छोड़ दे. Then we are at a loss.
Prabhaji, may I also suggest something?
Yes, please go ahead.
See, I also personally agree with Bhairavi ji that first and foremost, just 15 minutes a day is not absolutely
right.
The right timing. You have to get people who can give more time. And I also feel that the thought process, the flow, which one person can give, if 3 people are doing, every page would have a different flow. And that
the reason this page approach is only to give a trial how good somebody's, just to test. See, हम एकदम से किसी को नहीं जान पाएंगे इतने सारे लोगों को, तो हम कैसे टेस्ट करेंगे कि किसका ट्रांसलेशन की क्वालिटी क्या है? तो उसके लिए हम
चैप्टर
पूरी नहीं दे सकते
छोटे
ना
बुक्स
उनको.
के चैप्टर दे दो, एक चैप्टर
तो भी ठीक है, we can do chapter wise also, that is fine.
Yeah, I
but
think
we have to have come up with some, because we cannot select people जिनका translation ऐसा है कि reviewer को पूरा redo करना पड़ रहा है. Then they are of no use to us. इसलिए उसको कोई तरीका हमें चाहिए कि टेस्ट करने के लिए. ठीक है? तो okay, so let us see कि हम राजेश सर, आप बताइए अगर आपका कोई सजेशन है कि पहली हम क्या किताब से ट्राई करें.
तो I would like to know कि what you have done so far. Which are the books you have taken for
so far? निमित्त उपादान शुरू करी थी. Silvamani ji, can you fill us on that one? And Hetal was here. She, I think, वो निकल गई है. Hetal had done a lot of work.
And what about Vitrag Vigyan 1, 2, 3 and Tattvagyan 1, 2?
वो हमने दोबारा इसलिए नहीं करी, जो ऑलरेडी इंग्लिश में एग्जिस्ट करती हैं, चाहे जैसी भी इंग्लिश हो. वी थॉट पहले अभी उनको रहने देते हैं. जो बिल्कुल इंग्लिश में नहीं है, वी ट्राई टू स्टार्ट विद दैट.
Because those translation are not good. So
I know they are not good, पर ये है कि कुछ तो है compared to nothing. That is the reason.
That is true, but when you are teaching and you are using that book as a textbook, then it is a problem.
तो अगर आप कहें तो हम उससे शुरू कर लेते हैं. आप जैसा
English speaking crowd, they run away from a bad translation. That is my experience. That when it is a fluent English speaking crowd, they want a translation which they can read like they read the other books. So
in Bhairavi, they should also get the flow of the religious.
Exactly.
वो भी होना चाहिए.
Exactly. But if the language itself is flawed, then they will not get that flow.
Okay, let Apurva say something. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just share my experience. Basically, so what happened with me is when I joined this class, I first joined Hindi, but the timing was not suitable to me. So then I tried Rajesh sir's one class for English. And the moment he started with few sentences, it was all going bumper in spite of I having educated myself in English all throughout. but it just went away. Because so what I realized is there are two type of English books expecting people. One is, I think, those who are more of a English crowd instead of English, more of a English crowd, which are the Indians. And the second category are those who may be foreigners, for whom we are expecting that maybe in future they come across our course and they try to take it up. Their entire thinking is entirely based on English, so they can still understand the current Vitrag Vigyan or those little bit much better than what us English guys can do it. So what I feel is that if it is possible, I mean, I don't know if we are expecting too much, but either
Yes.
this Vitrag Vigyan 1, 2, 3, if we can make it a little bit English version and an English version, I don't know, I mean, how practical it is, but
I'm sorry, what did
this
you
is
say? What
something
are the
which
two versions? What did
can
you say?
He wants a English version, which is already
English.
existing.
English.
It's already
English is
existing.
like the main good. These are all the actual Hindi, but the overall sentence is in English. Then it will be much more easier at times. It might, I don't know. And this is just
Why not
as a
have a
layman, I was.
glossary at the
This is
end
my
of every?
approach. Again, some people may not agree with this. I feel, okay, just like when we study physics, right? I may not know the terminologies, but पढ़ते पढ़ते मुझे समझ आ जाती है. 2-4 बार मुझे सोचना पड़ता है कि वॉल्यूम क्या है, ग्रेविटी का क्या है, जो हिंदी स्पीकिंग लोग हैं, सपोज उनको इंग्लिश में पढ़ना पड़े किताब, पर धीरे धीरे they catch on. So that would be my approach. Now, not everybody agrees with that. Like, for example, our Kirit Bhai here, he doesn't agree with that approach. उनको लगता है नहीं पूरा translation से ही आप हर बात को वैसे ही repeat करो.
No, I agree with you, Prabhaji, that the terminology should not be lost, because my 12 years of translation has taught me that there are a lot of terminologies where, like you rightly said, we can only explain, but it cannot be switched. You should
Right,
not,
and you cannot find the exact translation English word for it.
You should not switch the word. So we've made an entire glossary of like maybe 400-500 words with Hemchand ji. I'm more than happy to share it here, so that there is some kind of reference which everybody can kind of access. Ki, okay, these words have been used somewhere, and we've done research on how to explain those words. But I would still completely tilt towards you that we put the word and then we explain, so that over a period of time people get used to. Like, I don't use soul, I use only Atma, because soul and Atma are not synonymous when you read the Oxford Dictionary definition of soul. Atma, as we understand it, is totally different. So I do not want to switch it, because it will completely dilute the person who's reading. So I completely agree to your.
Okay.
I personally also feel we should have a glossary behind every chapter.
Right, which we will. Okay. First of all, Kapil ji, who is the person who will be the main admin for this all? I need one person to volunteer to be the main admin, who will keep track which are the different dictionaries we have, where do they reside, sending Google Drive links to whoever is translating, that type of work.
So I already have a bit of a background database, and I refer to only two.
I would rather use your talent somewhere else, not in being admin. So I forget, there was one guy who had restarted this whole group.
That's Kapil ji,
no? Was that? I'm sorry, I'm missing the name.
Kapil ji.
Kapil ji.
Okay. So Kapil ji, are you okay to take up that task?
I'll just
You are muted if you're trying to talk.
Can you please repeat your point, ma'am?
Okay, well, all I'm saying is, out of this group, we want one designated admin person. What admin person means, that you will keep track of. So suppose, I think translation project की already कहीं Google Drive वगैरह बनी हुई है, और नहीं बनी है तो हम बना देंगे, ठीक है? वहां पर हम उसमें ये डिक्शनरी, एक किरीट भाई की हिंदी टू इंग्लिश चेन डिक्शनरी है, और भी 2-3 डिक्शनरीज अवेलेबल है हमारे पास में. तो वो सारा सोर्स मटेरियल एक जगह रखना, उसको मैनेज करना, किसी को चाहिए तो उनको लिंक भेजना, इस तरह का काम.
Sure,
या
ma'am.
फिर देखो, जो लोग ट्रांसलेट कर रहे हैं या जो रिव्यू कर रहे हैं या जो प्रोजेक्ट को मैनेज कर रहे हैं, वो लोग सब काम नहीं कर पाएंगे। तो एक जना एडमिन, एक या दो जने हमें चाहिए जो एडमिन का काम कर सकें। कि सपोज अपन ने किसी को टास्क दे दिया, ओके इस वीक में इतने ट्रांसलेशंस हो रहे हैं, तो देन यू जैसे आज आपने किया, आपने सबको बुलाया मीटिंग में, ठीक है, फिर कौन आ रहा है कौन नहीं आ रहा, यू मैनेज, यू ट्राई टू कॉल पीपल, वट एवर यू डिड, दैट्स बेसिकली द एडमिन वर्क। तो आप कंटिन्यू करना चाहेंगे वो?
I'm ready to take that position for now. I can have a second person with me, and he can
हाँ,
also share my responsibilities.
yeah, I always want one backup because we shouldn't ever depend on just one person.
Sure.
ताकि कभी वो वेकेशन पे गए कोई भी, there should always be a backup. Okay.
There
And
should
the
be a
only way
backup, I
this
think,
works is we
for
have
many
weekly
reasons.
meetings.
I may not be
हाँ,
available, say, for a month for certain reason.
right.
I surely will need a person as a backup in the weeks to come. So we can identify that person later on. For now,
Sure.
yes.
Okay, great, wonderful. Okay, so तो फिर okay, अगर हम, I think हमारे पास already Google Drive है, but I'll make sure and connect with you and give you all that information. तो हमारे पास में 2-3 हिंदी to English dictionaries भी हमें मिल जाएंगी, like Bhairavi ji has a glossary, Kirit Gosalia has a whole dictionary of Jain, basically Jain Hindi to English words. I think there's a couple others floating around too. तो वो भी एज अ ग्रुप हमें डिसाइड करना पड़ेगा कि हम कौन से वर्ड्स यूज करें नहीं करें, उसका रीजन है, इसलिए हमें ये मीटिंग्स करनी जरूरी है। ओके, तो लेट अस से अब राजेश सर, आपको क्या लगता है विच बुक शुड वी स्टार्ट विद? या तो हम बहुत छोटी सी बुक ले लें और उसके एक एक चैप्टर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर लें।
Rajesh sir, you are on mute, please.
So we can start with Balbodh, Vitrad Vigyan, Tattva Gyan. These are all very fundamentals, and the concepts that are covered in these books are also very good. And for a beginner, these are the things that we need to start with.
Okay.
I think if I'm right, we already have these books translated in English. We have certain list of books which are not available in English as of now for semester 4 and 5. I think we can identify those and we can put it as a trial.
Can you read the list? I want to know which ones are the smaller. We have to start with something small book for now for the test purposes.
Sure. Let me just meanwhile flip through certain messages. Meanwhile, you can just carry on. I'll just come back into.
So, okay, Rajesh sir, what I experienced is when I was teaching, even though you are right, those translations are not the best so far, whatever is available in English, but at least it sends the message across. My students who understand more English, they were able to at least use those books as a reference book. Because, and plus, of course, then the teacher has to help them translating on the go. You know, as we are teaching, they will say, oh, this word, what is it? Then I will try to come up with the English word right away or be able to explain it. Then I will tell them to still go back and refer to the English version of that book. And that was enough. But that is only because my students are not like from Chennai who don't know a single word of Hindi. Those who don't know at all Hindi, that's a different class of people. So, but I sort of, let's right now agree to do, even though we'll come back and retranslate jo already English mein, I agree with that. But पहले हम ऐसी book choose करते हैं जिसका अभी English translation available नहीं है ना, तो कि ताकि we feel like we accomplished something. और अगर हम एक एक chapter देते हैं भैरवी जी, what do you think? Because हमें कोई तो तरीका ढूंढना पड़ेगा to check the abilities of all these people.
I think one chapter we should give, and the person who's reviewing can try and kind of create a symmetry between the chapters and see how it works. And then, like you said, then we learn by trial and error. And see, select the people who are nearest in their style and assign them the rest of the chapter, so that there is less work
होना चाहिए कि एक टीम होनी चाहिए जिसमें एक रिव्यूअर और एक ट्रांसलेटर हो initially. फिर once the translators become good, then one reviewer can do multiple translators. Initially एक ही होगा. ठीक है? So like for example, Rajesh sir will be reviewer, you will be reviewer. Who else out of the team can be reviewers? You can try to volunteer if you've already had some experience with translating or reviewing. Oh, there was somebody, Asha ji, was it you? You said you're already a translator. Somebody introduced themselves as if
I
they
think
have
that
already.
Raj Lakshmi, madam, na, she was the one who has worked on it, I think.
No, she said she knew a lot of languages. Raj Lakshmi ji, have you translated and reviewed before?
No, no, I've not.
No, no, you only know the languages. No, that's not enough. I think it was
Yeah,
Asha.
Prabha ma'am. Yeah, Prabha ma'am. I said that. I'm a
You
legal.
said sorry about that. Yeah, Bharti ji. Okay.
Yeah,
Very good.
I'm a
Okay,
legal
so since you
translator.
already have the experience, are you okay to take up the role of a reviewer initially?
A reviewer.
So reviewer means, okay, so let's
yeah.
say Ruchika ji is going to translate. She'll translate a chapter and pass it on to you. And then you review it and you give your comments कि उसमें वो भाव पकड़ रहा है कि नहीं, grammar proper है कि नहीं. And again, I know different countries में थोड़ी different language चलती है. But okay, so देखो इसमें बहुत सारी problems है. किसी का opinion होता है ये तो भाई शेक्सपियर की तरह की टॉप इंग्लिश होनी चाहिए. ओके, सम पीपल थिंक नहीं एकदम चालू लैंग्वेज होनी चाहिए ताकि सब समझ सकें. ओके, सम पीपल थिंक कि अब हमारे जो यूएस में है उनको इंडिया की लैंग्वेज नहीं समझ आती बिकॉज द इंग्लिश स्टाइल ऑफ टॉकिंग इज स्लाइटली डिफरेंट. ठीक है, अब हम इतनी सारी तरीके से तो नहीं ट्रांसलेट कर सकते. तो वी हैव टू कम अप विद सम मेथड which is generally acceptable to all parties.
Common.
That is what our goal should be. Because there is no way we can translate in UK style of English and American style of English and all these things. So the product that comes out should be grammatically correct, okay, simple English, yet it shouldn't have the typical Indian flavor. Because then you get people like outside India not so interested. Because I have seen this problem, इसीलिए कई लोगों ने यहाँ पर अलग से translation शुरू करे, but that's a lot of wasted effort.
Okay.
तो वो चीजें हमें ध्यान में रखनी है. And then we can do some group reviews also. ठीक है ना? So आप हो गए तो 3 reviewers हो गए हमारे पास में. और कौन review कर सकता है? Anybody else who has experience, more experience?
I think Priyadarshana ma'am hasn't joined.
Priyadarshana ji has not joined, but I know she has limited time. तो वो हमेशा नहीं दे पाती हैं time. I mean, she'll help wherever absolutely needed, but I don't think I can count on too much time from her. So Hemal, do you want to please, are you able to unmute and turn your video on, please, and introduce yourself? Are you there, Hemal? Okay, until she comes on board, she's one of my students who has developed her, she's trying to join on the PC, so that's fine, let her take her time. And she works very hard. You know, she has been in the US for a long time, so she kind of mostly understands in English. But with my class, she has developed her Hindi very good too. And now, I mean, she's my team leader. तो वो क्या करती है कि she will कुछ ना कुछ जो भी messages भेजने हैं पहले she will send it in English, then she'll Google translate, then send it same thing in Hindi. And now she like translates a lot of the things in English itself and also refers the English books. So in that sense, she has a lot of, and then now that they're doing summaries and they're having to translate and put their own thoughts in English also. So I've included people like that. We have Hital from London, who has helped me a lot in the past to translate some exams and translate different things. And I'm sure she'll be willing to help again. So, okay, so Hital also we can use as reviewer. I need more reviewers because right now we're going to try to pair up one translator, one reviewer.
So, yeah, I remember. So I remember, like, you know, my cousin is also in the group and she had volunteered.
Okay.
Her name is Vijal, and she has
Oh,
finished her
yeah.
Parmagam honors, and she is currently with some organization which has started under Parla Jain Mandir, and
I
they're
know,
also doing
she talked to
translation.
me.
So maybe, yeah, I think maybe she can. I mean, I'll talk to her tomorrow and put it in the group. Like,
Talk to
I
her.
think she could be a
Actually,
good.
Vijal का ये हुआ कि I wanted to do the project together. So I basically taught her all this procedure. And I don't know how that is going, her thing, but she did start translating on the other side.
It's going quite good,
Very
as
good,
far as I know.
wonderful.
So maybe I mean, she had pitched
Ideally,
in,
I had
this.
wanted to kind of combine the efforts, but
Right.
that's okay. I mean, because they have a different set of books, so no problem.
No, they are mainly making videos more instead of books. She's in the videos. They are going to make animated videos,
Okay,
which will
so
be
that
launched
would
very
be
soon.
great. If she can agree
Yeah.
to review for us, that'll be
I'll ask
wonderful.
her.
Then we can
So,
pair up.
Prabha, there
Yes.
is one thing which if we are going to split, say, chapter wise, and if one
Right.
translator is going to go to one reviewer, the second chapter, the second translator is going to the second reviewer, again, there is a break in the style. So I think one book, a small one, should go to one reviewer. Yeah. So even
Okay,
2 or
I
3
agree.
translators
We
go
just
back
have to
one.
make sure the reviewer has enough time in that case.
So I know that I can work very fast when I'm working on English. So I can, I'm time bound. So once what comes to me, I'll be time bound and I'll give it out and say, depending on the size, 4 days, 5 days, depending on how many pages I'm reviewing.
Okay, okay. So let's see. Is Kapilji back with us? Kapilji, did you figure out which book yet?
I have sent a message.
कहाँ पे आपने chat में डाला है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 1 second. I don't see a list of books here, Kapilji. Oh, Kal Chakra, sorry. You have Kal Chakra, Anekant Yad Baat. Okay, they are not very easy books, by the way. These are difficult topics. But I think Kal Chakra छोटी किताब है ना, Rajesh sir? उससे शुरू करें?
छोटी है, but I would suggest कि initially you start with this Vitrag Vigyan because there are small chapters, and that you can give to say 5-6 persons also, one chapter each. So the flow will also not be disturbed, and we can get it done very fast.
Okay,
and
okay, let me 1 second. Let me take Hemalji's opinion because she has seen the English. Okay, Hemal, we had English versions of all the books so far in the first 2 semesters for the most part. What did you think of those translations?
Somehow they don't bring out the essence of what is there in Hindi. The essence is gone, is how I felt.
Okay, but now that you've already studied those, if I
Yeah.
gave you a book to translate, do you think you could do a better job? Because you already have the English, you have the Hindi, and
If
you
I
know the
have,
subject matter.
if I have the knowledge, if I have
Which you do
the
now, right? You've
knowledge
already done 2
pertaining to that
semesters.
topic, yes. Yeah.
And then you'll have a reviewer with you also.
Yes. It's
So you think
something to try.
You feel capable of doing that?
I can definitely give it a shot, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's do this. We'll start with Vitrag Vigyan 1. Okay, is everybody okay? Agreed? Okay,
And here,
उसमें
you
क्या
know,
करेंगे?
there is a point here that what is the requirement at present?
So the requirement is that you will be given a chapter today.
No,
And by
I
next week,
mean, selecting which book. Suppose like there are 4th year students who have nothing in English, then they would want something in English. That is
नहीं,
what I was
आपकी बात
wondering.
सही है. Okay, right now we are talking about testing everybody's skills.
It is just testing. Okay, fine.
That's the
Fine.
goal today.
Understood.
Right? Because we have to have a good team which we can depend on going forward. कि भाई ये लोग अच्छे से translate कर सकते हैं, इनकी ये style है, इनकी ये quality है. Then we know कि these 10 people are going to continue with whichever books we decide to do. ठीक है? अभी this is a test run. We will take a book. We will give everybody a chapter each.
Am I?
Yes, Kapil? You're breaking up.
Prabha ma'am,
We can barely understand you, Kapil. आपका voice break हो रहा है. थोड़ा आप थोड़ा जगह
am I
change
audible
करो.
now?
Now, yeah, better. Go ahead.
Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, it's better. Bolo.
Okay, great, ma'am. Okay, I have few points to make actually.
Go. Yeah.
Like Varsha ji just reiterated, I was also trying to make same point. Books which are not available for SEM 4 and SEM 5 student should be on a priority list for now. If we take up say Vitrak Vigyan now, it will for sure at execution level 1, review level 2 will take approximately 4 to 5 weeks. My sense is if we take up certain book which is say from SEM 4 or SEM 5, which is making handicap for the students who are a part of those batches, let's try to take up certain book which is sort of in need as of now. वो वाला जो book है SEM 1 SEM 2 वाली, वो तो वैसे बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं ना, so we can park that aside for now and we can utilize this 1 month for say we can target for an outcome which is I think going to be appreciated by SEM 4, SEM 5, SEM 6 students. Over to
Totally
you.
agree, Kapil, but listen, see, the point is we cannot take a translation job and do a bad job at it. समझ रहे हो आप? तो it won't be 4-5 weeks. I want to wrap this book up in 1 week. What we are going to do is, कितने chapters हैं उसमें हेमल वितराग विज्ञान में? Do you remember? I think 6-7 से ज़्यादा.
8 chapters, 8.
8 chapters है ना? तो 8 जनों को आज हम assign करेंगे. ठीक है?
Right.
जैसे जैसे उनका होता जाएगा, अब भी हम ओनली भैरवी जी उसको रिव्यू करेंगी. ठीक है? तो हम इट विल बी वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट टाइम बाउंड. अगर आपने मुझे बोला है कि मैं ये 2 दिन में करके भैरवी जी को दे दूंगी, तो प्लीज आप दिन रात एक करके अपना टाइम कमिटमेंट रखोगे. ठीक है ना? तो हम चाहेंगे कि 1 वीक में वो काम हो जाए. नेक्स्ट मीटिंग जब हम करें तो वी शुड हैव ए रिपोर्ट फ्रॉम भैरवी जी कि इनका ये पर्सन का ये स्टाइल है, ये पर्सन बिल्कुल नहीं कर सकते. एंड प्लीज कोई भी डोंट टेक इट पर्सनली, वी आर ओनली ट्राइंग टू अकॉम्प्लिश अ टास्क. ठीक है ना? हमारा गोल है कि हम अच्छा ट्रांसलेशन प्रेजेंट करें. जब हम इतनी मेहनत ही कर रहे हैं तो वी माइट एज वेल डू इट प्रॉपरली. तो कपिल जी, आई टोटली अग्री विद यू कि जो नहीं है उसकी ज्यादा जरूरत है. बिल्कुल सही बात है. बट वी फर्स्ट वांट टू मेक श्योर वी हैव अ सॉलिड टीम टू ट्रांसलेट. And once we identify those people, then you're right, we will take up next book, whichever the semester 4 needs.
There's another important
handicap hai.
No, there's another important thing that we need to keep in mind, that the 4th and the 5th level people, they have higher texts. So there are more subtle concepts. So if the translator knows English, but not those subtle concepts, again, there will be a total dilution of what is there.
Yeah. It can only be assigned to those who have already studied those books, who have been 4th and 5th semesters. I cannot give it to 3rd semester person.
No. Even if you're good in English, it can't be given to people who have not gone through that. It's impossible.
I completely agree, because that would be my problem, that if I don't know it, there is no way I can write about it. So I can write about things I know, for sure.
Obviously. Yeah, I completely agree with you. So if I get the 40 pages, I can finish it in 2 days with thorough reviewing. So as soon as I get it, I will complete all the 40 pages in 2 days with a thorough review. And on each translation, I'll have a small note which says why I think it is this way or that, whatever.
Okay. Is everybody comfortable with Google Drive and putting comments in Google Drive?
Not really.
No.
I'm more of a Microsoft
होता है, वो एक अच्छा टूल है. उससे क्या होता है, देखो सबको टाइप तो करना ही है. Okay, so Kapil ji will, let's say, make files. ठीक है ना? कि chapter 1 वितराग विज्ञान, chapter 2 suppose ये 8 files बन गई है, and some person will be assigned to those files. Now, as they are typing, you will have an option. You will get access to read whenever at your leisure.
Okay.
अब उसमें आप क्या कर पाओगे? Once the translator says कि I'm done, I'm comfortable, ma'am, you can take my page 1, and if you want to, तो आप edit करोगे, but आपका edit अलग दिखेगा. आप उसके overwrite नहीं कर रहे हो.
Yeah.
समझ? आप comments में डालोगे कि ये line में ये change होना चाहिए. तो उससे क्या होता है कि जो ट्रांसलेट करता है वो सीखता है. See, our job is to train. Everybody is not born translator. So we are developing translators. So wo skill, Rajesh sir, can Jinesh ji do a little training on that, sir?
No,
Because
he
Jinesh is
doesn't
very
have
good
time.
about it.
He
Acha.
doesn't have time, and he's going to London also next week for that
Okay.
conference.
और वो जो
And,
सोल वाले के लिए जा रहे हैं.
earlier
Okay.
also I had asked him, but he is busy on his PhD, and Vijay Shet is also busy.
Yeah,
She's
I
also-
thought so. Vijay was busy with the other project.
Yeah, so she will not be able to spare time. So within ourselves only, we have to select the people, and we can just get it started. And I feel if we are doing 1 or 2 books, then people will learn, and the quality overall will improve.
So with regards to the query about this Google Drive and the track mode, it's called track change mode.
Tracking, yeah.
So
Google track
yeah, so
mode.
track change mode. So maybe I can I know 1 or 2 people in our other volunteer group who might be able to. I will talk to them tomorrow and I'll let you know, who might be able to guide or help people to understand how to do it.
That
That
will
should
be
not be a
great.
problem.
उससे
We have
क्या
a
हमारा
team
काम
of
बहुत कम हो
technical
जाएगा
volunteers.
भैरवी जी.
Yes.
उससे क्या होता है, सपोज आपने कोई चेंज किया तो जो ट्रांसलेट कर रहा है उसको दिखेगा कि आप क्या रेकमेंड कर रहे हो, एंड दे हैव टू एक्सेप्ट. तो जब वो एक्सेप्ट करेंगे उनको समझ आ जाएगी कि इसको इस तरह से करना है. That's the whole concept, है ना? So wonderful. That will be great, Apurva ji. And I
Yeah.
think Rajesh sir वो अपने ये क्या नाम है साकेत might also know, क्योंकि वो अभी एग्जाम की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी उन्होंने ली हुई है ना, शायद उनको भी आता होगा this. But this is better. अपने ग्रुप में ही कोई मिल जाए तो बेटर है अपूर्व जी. So
I'll give you by tomorrow evening. No, I'll talk to 1 or 2 people. There is one Bharat
perfect.
Bhai and there is
And
one
if we
Virendra
can
ji.
spend some
Both, I think they
one-on-one
can.
time with Bhairavi ji, that will be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well do that.
I just want to point out that Rinku ji made a message on the chat which says we should first try to get a consensus on the glossary of terms before starting to translate, even if for testing purposes.
Totally agreed. Totally agreed. Okay.
So what I will
उसमें
do
क्या होगा?
is
हाँ.
let me post the glossary that I have. You can on the chat, and Prabhaji, you and Rajesh, you all can go through it and see how much you feel we can use it. If you think at least for now, it comes at the need for Vitrag Vignan, so there's much more in that glossary. So if we can start off, we see how what we want to add.
Okay. 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 So point well taken, Rinku ji. Like I said in the beginning, we will have a Google Drive, which will be shared with you all, which will have this Kirit Bhai's dictionary, this glossary by Bhairavi ji. I'm trying to think what else. Is somebody saying something? No. Okay. So let's start with those 2. ठीक है ना? और फिर भी अगर आपको कोई कहीं बहुत ही अटक गए हैं, let's say 8 people get the task today of 1 chapter each. Okay. You are stuck कि अब मैं इसको कैसे करूं? तो Bhairavi ji will have to be available to answer that quick query, or me for that matter, me or Rajesh sir. So for quick review, you can ask one of us. अगर major issue है तो हम in the meeting we will sort out some of those things. कि किस चीज के लिए हम क्या word use करेंगे. Is that fair? Okay.
My concern would be if there are 2 terms, I mean the same term with 2 different explanations in the 2 glossaries. That's the only place I think we would get stuck.
वो होगा, because even if you will look at Kirit Bhai's dictionary, for the same word, he has 4 English words for it. And depending on the reference, अभी क्या अपेक्षा से उस book में, उस chapter में बात चल रही है, you will have to select that word. Bhairavi ji, आप 1 minute mute कर दीजिए. I think आपका वो हाँ. So you understand, and that will only come with practice and the knowledge, because you have to have the knowledge that chapter उसमें किस अपेक्षा से बात चल रही है, and accordingly आपको word choose करना पड़ेगा.
Understood.
Okay. ऑलरेडी किरीट भाई के डिक्शनरी में एक चीज के लिए 4-4, 5-5 वर्ड्स दिए हुए हैं. So ठीक है, let's start this with the, let's see, Kapil ji, you have the book in front of you. Can you give me the chapter names?
No, I don't have the book. I'll share it in PDF format in the group.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
I'll just.
I
tell
have
you-
one question.
May I put certain things? Yeah. Hemal ji, you
I
can
was-
put your points. No issues.
Right. Go ahead, Hemal.
I have a question. Is there any English language classes that have happened already
Oh,
on
yes.
these topics? Because we can use that English language class as well for our translations. It's just a thought.
What do you
If there
mean?
have been
Students of that
Parmagam
class?
Honors
Is that what you're
class.
saying? No, Rajesh sir is currently he's just started teaching a first batch with English language. Already Priyadarshana ji has been teaching. I think, does anybody remember what semester she has reached with the English classes?
I
Probably.
think she is reached 5th.
We are in semester 5 with Priya.
Oh, you are in Priyadarshana ji's class. Wonderful. So she has reached 5th semester. So Kapil, do you think some of the students from your class will be interested in translating, or they don't know Hindi? Kapil ji?
Am I audible?
Yeah, and okay, I was asking in Priyadarshana ji's class, I know some of the students totally don't know Hindi. Are there some that know Hindi and will be willing to translate? I think he doesn't have a very good connection. But anyway, for this Vitrag Vigyan, right now, we don't need to worry about it. So there are people already up to semester 4, okay? And
Am
then
I
Rajesh sir.
audible now?
No, Kapil, you don't have a very good connection. You're coming in and out.
Kapil ji, can you type in the chat? We can see what you want to say.
So anyway, so let's first distribute those 8 chapters. Okay, Hemal, are you able to go to the Google Drive and quickly tell me the chapter?
Yeah,
please?
I can do that. 1 second.
I've got the book. Can I read out the chapter names?
Perfect. Yes, please.
The first chapter is Dev Stuti by Pandit Daulat Ramji.
Ideally, I would take volunteers. If you're comfortable with Dev Stuti, please raise your hand.
I can do this, Dev Stuti.
Okay, ठीक है. तो अच्छा, अगर कपिल जी अभी उनको इंटरनेट कनेक्शन की प्रॉब्लम हो रही है तो I'll quickly, can you take notes on this, please?
Yeah,
So
I can do that.
Varsha ji is volunteering.
Then there is Atma or Paramatma. By
I can do that one.
You can do that one. Okay, Hemal will do that one. Okay, third chapter.
Sat Tattva.
Okay, Sat Tattva is a good one, but make sure somebody who has studied that.
I think I can do it.
Can you say your name, please?
Sunita Bhandari.
Sunita Bhandari. Okay, you got that, him?
Yes.
Okay.
Fourth chapter is Shat Avashyak.
Okay, Shatavishyak is a fairly simple topic. Who wants to do that?
I will take Shatavishyak.
Okay, Ruchika Pandya. Yeah, Ruchika Pandya will take
Shatavishyak.
Shatavishyak. Okay.
Fifth chapter is Karma.
Karma, that's also very simple. Who can take that one?
I can take.
I can take it, Rinku.
Rinku, okay.
Sixth is Raksha Bandhan.
वो तो और भी easy है. कौन करेगा वो वाला तो?
I will take it then.
Okay. Raksha Bandhan, so actually, Hemal, you can make it go through Google Translate. It might come out okay.
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to try that and give
Yeah.
it to Rajesh? Yeah, try that.
I can try that.
Translate and then transfer it to Rajesh, sir.
Okay.
Seventh chapter is Jambu Swami.
That is also a story, so it's pretty straightforward. Silvamani ji?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Would
madam.
you like to Google Translate that and then try to fix it yourself? Do you have enough knowledge of it? It's just a Jambu Swami story. What do you think?
Actually, I am not a scholar in India also. I am a software people. Basically, I am having a software transliteration, not translated. Translation is Google is doing, but it would be 90%, 10% error will be there. I am doing the transliteration. That is a software in Microsoft that is available. If you give it in Hindi or any language, I can transliteration to English. That is what I can do. I am a software.
Okay, I got
basically.
it. I got it. Right now, that is not our requirement, so no problem.
Okay.
Have you done any of this Parmagam course, sir?
Yeah, I did the 9th semester. I am doing that.
Then obviously you know all this, right? You're familiar
Hindi,
with the
I don't
material.
know, but the Sastri ji and all that, they are doing it transliteration in Tamil, Tattva Sutram and all that. So that is why I completed it.
Oh, so you are taking Parmagam honors in Tamil
Yeah,
then?
honors. I'm going to complete the next one or
No,
two
I
semesters.
understand. Are you completing Parmagam honors in Tamil, sir?
Tamil only,
What
yeah.
language are you studying?
Studying in the English and the Tamil.
With Priyaji?
This,
Who's your teacher?
Jambu Kumar Sastri.
Oh, Jambu Kumarji. Okay, okay. So Jambu Kumarji is doing the Tamil class. Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, so then, okay, good. Then he's not a candidate to translate from Hindi to. Okay, never mind. Okay, thank you, Salve Maniji.
Actually, I am maintaining a website called tamilgiants.org for the past 10 years. Through software, I am maintaining all the original books and all that. Tattva Sutra, everything, Ardhamagadi, dictionary and all that, everything is there. If you want transliteration work, I can do. That's all. Through software only.
understand. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. We got it. All right. So Jambu Kumar kaun lega? Bharti Vora.
There is
aapka-
Mayur Jain, there is Asha Jain.
Hello, I can try doing that. Like I'm not from the Parmagam course, but I can try doing that.
Okay, fine. She can try because Jambu Kumar
What's
is just
your
a
name?
student, so it doesn't
You
matter.
show up as Samsung.
Yeah, Saras. Saras. Saras Jain.
Saras. Okay.
Can we get the PDF of the book or something?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we
You
can
will
put
be
it in the
provided.
chat.
You will be provided that. Okay, and I will.
And whom should we, whom can we contact if we have any doubts?
Okay, Bhairviji. We will put Bhairviji's phone number and
I'll
email or
give
whatever.
my email. I'll give my email and my phone number. You can just put it on WhatsApp and message me on personal.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And
For
whoever
now,
is
this is
creating,
for everybody. Anybody has any problem, refer Bhairviji. If she needs help, she will ask Rajesh ji or me to pitch in whenever needed. Okay?
Yeah.
Nahin.
Another thing before we start, could we get accustomed to the Google thing, that Google Drive thing?
Right,
so that-
right. That's a good idea. What we will have to do is, let's see. So for now, let's do this. Who is completely not familiar with Google? Let's say I send you a link. Okay, what it will be is in the group, let's say I put a link. It says chapter 1, Vitrag Vigyan 1. You click on the link, it's like an open Google Word document. Okay. Usme aap, if you want, I can in fact train right here. If you can give me the share ability, Kapilji. Kapilji is not, he's there. Okay. आप किसको हिंदी में टाइप सॉरी इंग्लिश में टाइप करना तो सबको आता है, तो जैसे वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट में टाइप करते हैं वैसे ही आपको वो डॉक्यूमेंट में टाइप करना है.
Okay.
इट्स सिंपल. इसमें तो अभी आपको हिंदी सीखने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. सो सिंपल. सो व्हाट वी विल डू इज राइट फॉर नाउ अंटिल वी ट्रेन यू प्रॉपर्ली इन द गूगल ड्राइव, वी विल पुट चैप्टर वाइज अ लिंक टू द फाइल वेयर यू आर सपोज्ड टू टाइप, and Bhairavi ji will also have access to that link. So at any point, she can go and look at whatever you are typing. Everybody understood that? So chapter wise, you will get a Google Drive link. आपको अपने chapter का ही खोलना है. Oh, one more thing. सबको अपना अपना email ID वो link उसमें भेजना है. ठीक है? Because we don't want to make these files public in case somebody overwrites. So only the person who is translating, couple of the admin people and Bhairavi ji will get access to those files. ठीक है?
Do we put the email address in the chat here right now?
Yes, please. Put your name and email address.
Now, one more help I would need. जैसे यहाँ पे लिखा है सकल गेय ज्ञायक तदपि. So the sakal we'll have to write as SAKL. Is it so? Or I directly begin with the
देखो,
paragraph.
सकल को SAKAL लिखना is called transliteration.
Yes.
समझ गए?
Okay.
तो इंग्लिश को आपने ट्रांसलिटरेट कर दिया. अब वो समझ लो ट्रांसलिटरेट हो गया. अब उस सेंटेंस को आपको समझना है कि है ना, उसको आप इंग्लिश में एक्सप्लेन करोगे.
Understood.
क्योंकि we are not expecting you to make poetry out of it.
Yeah.
जैसे बारिल जी को एबिलिटी थी कि वो संस्कृत के उसको लेके भी हिंदी में भी पोइट्री फॉर्म में लिख पाते थे, वो अभी हम नहीं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं किसी से. क्या कहें आप इंग्लिश में उसकी पोइट्री बना दो.
Ma'am, I want to know whether I could get the glossary for the Sat Tattva, Asra Bhav, Jeev, Pudgal, Asra, all those.
I think कि जो डिक्शनरी है उसमें होने चाहिए वो सब टर्म्स. अगर नहीं है तो आप पूछिएगा.
All the
Share
terms.
this in the group, the dictionary.
हाँ, डिक्शनरी also we will send you a link in the group.
Okay, ma'am.
और हम क्या करेंगे, जो ग्रुप का जो डिस्क्रिप्शन है ना, वहां पे वो सब चीजें डाल देंगे ताकि you don't have to search through the group. डिस्क्रिप्शन में जाओगे तो वो सारी लिंक्स आपको मिल जाएंगी.
Okay, fine, ma'am. Thank you.
तो दोनों डिक्शनरी ग्लॉसरी. आपकी जो ग्लॉसरी है, अनफॉर्चुनेटली कपिल जी से हम बात नहीं कर सकते हैं. हेमल, आर यू एबल टू टेक अप इनिशियल दिस एडमिन टाइप ऑफ थिंग?
Like
All you
what?
have to do, Hemal, is like Seema did in our group. You know, she created that description file of all the links. Okay. And we put that file in the description of this group. You still have to be added to this group. I don't think you're in this group. We'll add you. That's not a problem. And then wherever our Google Translate thing is, I mean, it's only 1 hour.
On the top, on the
Exactly.
top where the group description is, include all the
Yes.
links over there. Yeah.
Right. So then anybody who is looking for things just has to go to the description and find everything they need.
Right.
Okay? And slowly we'll get people on board with, you know, how to go to the Google Drive, where to find things and all. But initially, we want to give it ready-made to them.
Right. Makes sense.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, those, ये यहाँ पर chat में मत डालिए. Put your ID in the group, please.
Which
because
group?
Chat will vanish after we go. Ruchika, you put your email here.
I
Are
also
you-
put.
You did, okay. But Hemal, the thing is that this chat will go away once we finish the meeting. We need it
So
in the.
we don't know which group then. I don't
No,
understand.
you need
what
to be
group
added.
is.
You are not there. My apologies. I have to give your phone number to Kapil. So once you are added,
For sure.
Ma'am,
So we will send
ma'am,
you the ID on
Asha
the
Jain is
WhatsApp
speaking.
uh-huh.
Ma'am, टॉपिक मुझे कौन सा करना होगा? एक्चुअली ड्यू टू द पुअर नेटवर्क कनेक्शन ये कनेक्टिविटी टूट गई थी, बीच का मिस हो
जम्बू
गया.
स्वामी के बाद में कौन सा चैप्टर बचा है? You are muted, Hemal.
हाँ,
Chapter 8.
Okay.
बारह
आशा
भावना.
जी, आपको 12 भावना आपने पढ़ा है कोर्स में? आपका बैकग्राउंड फिर से बताइए प्लीज.
हाँ, 12 भावना पढ़ा तो है पर मैं ट्राई करूंगी उसको.
नहीं, आपको मतलब सॉलिड
थोड़ा
अंडरस्टैंडिंग,
easy
कंफर्ट
देखिए
जोन,
मैम.
कंफर्ट लेवल चाहिए. अगर आपको डिफिकल्ट लगता है तो मत ले.
हाँ मैम, आप मुझे थोड़ा टेक्स्ट वाला दे दीजिए.
तो इनको
Prabha ji, I can
जम्बू
do.
स्वामी दे देते हैं.
Jambu Swami is with Saras Jain. I was going to say I can give her Atma Paramatma. I can do Bara Bhavna.
Okay, are you comfortable with Atma Paramatma, Asha ji?
Okay.
Okay, fine. तो वो आशा जी को दे दो, तुम 12 भावना ले लो. That's it, or is there's one more chapter?
So who is doing Bara Bhavna?
Hemal.
Hemal.
Okay. And so second chapter is being done by Asha ji.
Asha.
Yes.
Okay.
I have the list. Once I'm on the WhatsApp group, I will post the list.
Okay, just hang on 1 second. I'm going to post the invite link. So those who are not part of this group should join this group with the invite. Okay, just give me 1 second. मैंने मेरे phone में तो निकाला है, but I need to put it in the chat. 1 second, huh? Oh, there we go.
Prabhaji, I will need to exit now, but I'm going to review. So just for all those people.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Are you already in the group? Whoever is speaking, are you already part of this WhatsApp group or not yet?
That was Bhairavi ji.
You pick up. Oh yeah, Bhairavi ji, you are already part. So that's fine. You can exit.
Yeah,
we will send you all the information you need. I think I have your phone number. In case I don't, who is the person who, Bhairavi ji, do you have my number by any chance?
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm on the road, so I'm not going to be able to hear it. So
Never mind. I'll try to get in touch with you. Fine, you exit.
I'll
Hemal,
send
can
that number to you.
contact, click on this link.
Yes, I am. I have
The
clicked
one
it.
you clicked it and you are part of this group now. Okay, anybody who is not part of this WhatsApp group, please click on this link that I just posted on chat and you'll become part of this group. Okay.
I'm part of the group now, Baji.
Okay,
I can
now,
put my
Hemal,
email ID there.
I have already sent you Kirit Bhai's dictionary. Do you have it handy?
I do. Not
Okay,
handy,
fine.
but I have it. I'll have to look for
You have it. You have it. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So we are going to sort out where on Google Drive we are going to put all this stuff. Once we do that, you will be responsible to make that description file with the title that this is Kirit Bhai's dictionary. This is Bhairavi ji's glossary. Bhairavi ji is supposed to send us the glossary. And then we'll put all this together. We should try to accomplish this today and send the list of who is doing which chapter. We will also have the English and Hindi PDFs of Vitrag Vigyan 1 on the same description. You got it?
Yes.
Okay. So those are
Is
the tasks.
Kapil ji going to create a special anything?
Kapil ji? See,
Remember, he was going to
bad-
create the Google Drive document for and assign a link to each one of us.
I know, but because he has a bad network, we cannot talk to him. So don't worry. I will again go back and look where
So
the
in
other-
case I will talk to him tomorrow morning, but in case if he is not able to do it, I'll be able to do it on Tuesday evening if it is okay. If he is not being able to do it,
Apurva, we
then
cannot
yeah, because
do
I
things
am
like
traveling
that,
tomorrow.
okay?
So
No,
I understand, but
Apurva,
I'm
here is
traveling
the
tomorrow.
thing.
Yeah,
Because that shouldn't take more than half an hour, 15
I
minutes.
know, but I'm traveling from tomorrow morning. So
Okay, I see.
I'll talk to him tomorrow.
No, because
Since
I
we can't
cannot
get
give
him
people 5 days. If I told them they have 7 days, we
Yes, I
should
know,
put
I
it 7
understand.
days.
So
So we have
we'll
to
talk to
finish
him
this
and we'll
today.
tell him. Yes, we'll tell him to do it because I'm traveling. I can't do it today. I'll be able to do it only.
Okay. If you cannot, then for today, Hemal will take the task of sending these links to everybody in the group. Fair enough? She will post
Sure.
the names
Great.
and chapters. She will provide 2 dictionaries PDF and she will provide the Vitrag Vigyan 1 Hindi PDF. Good enough? You got your task, Hemal? And then we will meet again because this is our first time. Kapilji, you set up another meeting like midweek, like Wednesday, jaise kar lo. And does this time suit everybody?
Yes, this
Oh,
is
not.
Yes.
Yes,
This
Give
is
me a thumbs up.
Yes, ma'am.
I actually
India
cannot
has
because
all
today my
classes.
daughter didn't have Pathshala, so I'm home. Otherwise, I will actually be not at home.
I know, Hemal, we are talking. I might not need you in the meeting necessarily all the time. So don't worry
Okay.
about it. So Wednesday, but are you available, Hemal?
Yeah, Wednesday I'm available.
The same time like today.
Yeah, Wednesday is
Fair
fine.
enough? Okay.
Yes.
For now, Kapilji set up another meeting for Wednesday. Same time.
Sir was saying something, Rajesh sir.
I will
Yes,
not be
sir.
available.
You will not be available on Wednesday. Okay. Which day are you available? Thursday
Thursday.
possible?
Thursday is
Thursday?
fine.
Okay, everybody else is Thursday.
Thursday is
okay for
fine.
you guys?
Yes.
Okay, then
yes.
let's settle on Thursday. Okay, so today you guys, you have your task. Okay, जिसके पास already वितराग विज्ञान किताब है, already start with your chapter. ठीक है? And अगर अभी आपको Google Drive लिंक नहीं मिल रही है, कहाँ टाइप करना है, तो अभी हाथ से लिखना चालू कर दो कहीं पे तो भी, या कहीं टाइप करना चालू कर दो, फिर कॉपी पेस्ट कर लेना जो हम जगह भेजेंगे. Fair enough? या डोंट वेस्ट योर टाइम राइटिंग, कहीं ना कहीं टाइप करो और फिर उसको जब हम आपको लिंक भेजेंगे तो आप कॉपी पेस्ट कर लेना.
So if there to not to have any confusion, you can just send on the group who is allotted which chapter.
Yeah, Hemal is going to do that. She will put it.
I actually put it. It's there.
She already put it. Okay,
I put
wonderful.
the link
Thank you.
also for the PDF for Hindi Vitrag Vignan. I'll put the Kirit Gausalya glossary also. Few more minutes.
Thank you so much for all your help, Hemal.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so we will meet Thursday same time. किसी को भी नहीं सूट होता है तो hand raise करो. Otherwise, I'm expecting all these 14 people to come. Fair enough? We will meet Thursday and जिनको assignments मिले हैं, please कोशिश करो कि Wednesday तक अपना chapter कर दो ताकि Bhairavi ma'am can give us an idea how it went on Thursday when we meet. Fair enough? Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you.
We'll see you Thursday.
Jai Jinendra. Thank you. Jai Jinendra.
Thank you all.
Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra. Jai
Thank you,
Jinendra.
Jai
Jai
Jinendra.
Jinendra. Jai Jinendra.